Hey guys, so I just have a quick haul for you. There's one item that I didn't receive yet that I'm really excited about. It's the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. I wanted the first two and I just didn't get them, mainly because of money, but I was able to snag this one up. So I'm excited about that, and that was $59. So the rest of the stuff was also from Ulta. And I'm going to get started with the most expensive thing, and then the rest is more drugstore stuff. So I finally got my hands on the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one is in the shade Fair. I do wish they had a shade in between Fair and Light, because the Light is very pink and very close to my actual skin tone, and Fair is super, super light. But I think I can make this work. And this is the shade, this is $24. It is gigantic. I'm totally fine with that. The wand is super big too. Has a smell to it. Not a bad smell, but it definitely has some kind of fragrance or something in there. Or some good smelling oil. But I was a big fan of the Rainforest of the Sea concealer, and I was told that this is a million times better and more coverage, so I'm excited to try this, and I'm going to do a first impressions video on some of this stuff. Next up is something I've never tried before, but I was looking for a loose powder because I don't want to spend a ton of money on like the Laura Mercier or Kat Von D one. So I got this. This is the number 7 Perfect Light Loose Powder in the shade Translucent Perfect Light. And it was $12, so that's not bad, and it comes with 20 grams of product. So you get, I don't know how much is in the full size of the Laura Mercier one, but I know in the travel size there's about 9 grams, and that one is more money than this, so I'm excited. This is what it looks like when you open it. It has a little poof, and on the back it says it's hypoallergenic, which is cool. And this light diffusing powder blends evenly onto skin, reflecting light to smooth and disguise flaws, with vitamin E and provitamin B5 to care and condition, and hyaluronic acid to help keep the skin hydrated. It does have talc in it, so if you're not a fan of that, then don't get this. But yeah, I'm probably going to take the whole sifter thing out just because I'm not a fan of them, and I don't travel with my loose powder, so it's not going to be a problem. It does have a more kind of pink tone to it than it's like a pinky beige instead of like a yellow, which I prefer. It's a little more brightening on my skin. Let's see if you can even see a difference. Right off the bat, it's a very, very smooth powder. And I could definitely see a difference in person. My skin looks a little more airbrushed where I just put that. Should I try it on the face? You're not going to be able to tell on camera, I don't think. Alright, I just put a little on the brush, and I'm gonna, because I'm getting a little oily. It definitely gives a really nice airbrush finish, which I am a big fan of. I'm trying a new foundation today. It's not new in the foundation world, but it is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable. I have it in the shade 12, which is the second shade. I thought it was going to be too yellow on me, but it's actually not bad. And I have the lighter shade under my eyes because I didn't have a concealer today. Not sure if I'm going to buy it yet. This is just a sample, but so far it's okay. I put it on maybe 3 hours ago, and I'm starting to get oily around my nose, but that happens no matter what I do. So, moving on. I'm going to do, like I said, a first impressions video on all of this stuff, and this powder is definitely going to be tested for a whole day because I'm really excited about this, and the color just looks like I'm going to love it. Okay, the next two things are from NYX. The first one I've had before, and I hit pan on it. I love it. It's one of my favorite powders. It's the Stay Matte But Not Flat in the shade 02 Nude. I believe they have a lighter shade on the website, but this one works fine for me. It does come with a little sponge guide that I probably will never use, and a nice mirror, but this is the powder. I'd say it's like a very, very light coverage, if anything. I like this to set my face. I think this is a beautiful setting powder. When I used to use MAC, I know that this is similar to the mineralized skin finish, so if you're trying to stay away from MAC because of whatever reason, try this one out. Or try the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powders, because those are similar too. I just don't use Sephora Collection because of the animal testing. Next up is new from NYX, kind of new. It's the No Filter Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I've heard some people compare these to the Hourglass powders. The NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat is $9.23, and the No Filter powder is $11.08. I'm not sure if these are going to be similar to the Hourglass powders. Ooh, it's so pretty. I want to put this all over my face right now, so I'm gonna. It's a finishing powder, so I wouldn't use this to set because I don't think it's going to control oil or anything. And I did read the reviews online, and most of them were pretty excellent, so we shall see. I've never been a fan of using finishing powders just because I'm like, oh, I don't want to layer so many products on my skin. But this is really beautiful, and it doesn't feel any heavier than it did 1 second ago. So, again, review coming. And now, I'm very nervous to open this because every time I open this, I get a different sponge that If you have bought these before, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it sucks. These are the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponges. I got the twin pack because you get 2 for $10 instead of 1 for $6. So, that's pretty good. Okay, so right off the bat, they have a little bit of a dent in them on the sides because of the packaging, but I don't really care about that. They feel like they're going to be okay. Some of them feel like they have like a sponge inside of them, like in the very middle, and like you could feel it, but these just feel like they're going to be totally awesome. Thanks Zeus for that, because I was going to be really upset. I always hold off on getting these just because of that reason, even though I love the way they make everything look. I'm so relieved. So that's it for the haul. It was a very quick one today, nothing crazy. So excited about this. Oh, one thing I also want to mention. I got this in gratis. It's the Dr. Brandt Magentight. It's just a small version of it, but I used it twice. And it is so cool, and I think you should all at least go to Sephora and have them try it on you because it is really awesome. And my skin the next day, putting makeup on, was like a baby's butt. It was just so perfect, and all my pores were like, oh, I don't exist. I'm beautiful. Good stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm really excited for the Lorac palette. I'm going to be pumping out so many looks with that. I do kind of feel bad because it's limited edition, but I mean, all of those shades can be duplicated. It's not like they're crazy innovative shades. It's just all in one, which I'm all about. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing day.